China's holdings of America's national debt, soon to exceed $17 trillion in total, have become the subject of intense political debate in Washington as Congress wrestles with an expected request for an increase in the debt ceiling. The higher limit would not authorize borrowing for new spending, but just enables the government to pay all the bills already racked up. The upcoming summer debate could be a repeat of the divisive debt ceiling crisis in August 2011, when weeks of political irresolution nearly plunged the U.S. into its first ever financial default and did trigger a downgrade in the government's once sterling credit rating. China is also having debt problems of its own. Heavy lending by its banks comes as the recovery in the world's second largest economy seems to be petering out a bit. The export giant posted a rare trade deficit in March, though due mainly to seasonal factors. China is responsible for just a shade over 7% of America's total debt, and while it remains the single largest foreign lender just ahead of Japan, China has been slowly trimming its holdings down from nearly 10% a few years ago. Overall, all foreign investors, including national central banks, account for roughly 1/3 of the total outstanding federal government debt in the United States. Yet, despite China's relatively shrinking share of the U.S. debt, it continues to be the top poster child for financing America's deficit spending, a favorite target for politicians in both parties. According to the Treasury Department's major foreign holders of Treasury securities for February, the most recent month available, China holds about $1.2 trillion in U.S. Treasury bonds and bills, or 7.3% of the current $16.88 trillion total national debt. China also holds about $200 billion in long-term securities of U.S. agencies, including bonds of nationalized mortgage holders Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, although it has been steadily trimming these holdings since 2008. Bob Sutter, an international affairs professor at George Washington University, said China is neither an enemy nor a friend, but it is a rival for economic success and for global influence, though for politicians, China seems to serve as an easy scapegoat for a debt problem that no one wants to take responsibility for creating. You're watching Biz Wire on BON. Let's turn now for a quick look at a few stories that are buzzing in the market right now.